Welcome back to another Keller Williams Unplugged. I am the team leader here, Daniel, and I'm with our wonderful, amazing agent, Lorraine Simon.
I like the way you draw, like amazing, because I'm not just amazing. I am amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. Thank you. And I see you becoming the podcast connoisseur.
You think so?
Yes, I saw you in another one. And you did
Oh my gosh, that
amazing.
was so much fun.
So listen, tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been in real estate, and how long you've been with Keller.
Well, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Unplug. My name is Lorraine Simon. I am a South Florida real estate agent. I've been licensed now for 10 years. I think this is going into my 11th year being licensed. I had the opportunity to also work in Birmingham, Alabama for about 2 years. I have been with Keller Williams now since 2022. And
2022?
so, yes.
Oh, it was longer. Okay.
Well, here in this local office, because remember when I was in Birmingham, I was with Keller. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if we count that, then it would be an extra year and a half. So about 5 years, 5.5 years altogether.
Let's talk about that. I know you used to date. You had that story.
Oh, yeah.
You used to date, come to the classes. You were always invited by the team leader then.
Yeah, Daisy.
And you used to come, and then what made you take the dive and say, this is where I need to be?
You know, after a while when you date, there's a decision that has to be made, right?
You got to make that decision.
You got to make that decision because dating is all about collecting data. Is this where I need to be?
So you were collecting data?
Yes.
Okay.
Collecting data. Is this where I need to be? Because when I came into the industry, I was working with a boutique brokerage.
Okay.
And so you don't know what you don't know. And I said that on the last podcast that I had opportunity to participate in, as you said. Mm-hmm. But I was going to that boutique brokerage because in speaking to the people that are not licensed realtors, they were saying, you don't want to go to a big box brokerage. You're going to have to pay all those fees and all of the things. So I went to this boutique brokerage, and what happened? I entered into the world of being a realtor as a hustle realtor. Yes. Hustling hard, trying to figure out how do I make this work? I meet Daisy. I start dating Keller Williams, coming into the trainings, coming into the Market Mondays, or I don't know if it was still called Market Monday.
Then it was something,
It was something different. Right. And so here I am getting all of this great insight and direction, yet and still I had not made a commitment. So I got a little bit, but not all of the benefits of being a part of it. And so when I moved to Birmingham, it was like a no-brainer to me. I had an opportunity to work with a developer, and then I hung my license with Keller Williams, and that's when it was like light bulb. It was just working in a market where I knew no one. So imagine had I taken that when I was local and I was starting, all of the things. So the pandemic happens, have to come see about mommy, came back home, and I knew I was coming back. And it was easy. It was easy to just transition and make the decision. Like, how long do you need a date? Make a decision already, right? Make a decision,
Make a decision. For those out there who is still dating.
Right. So I joined, and it's been great.
I love that. And it's been great. We've seen that your business is thriving.
Thank you.
So tell me, what is your book of business that you get? Is it referral based? Tell me how you build your book of business that you have now.
So mine is my sphere of influence and referrals. So my sphere of influence, we work together. They get experience and exposure of how my business flows. And then they freely want to refer their cousins, sister, neighbor, whoever.
Their sphere.
Yeah, their sphere. So my book of business, if I think about who I'm serving right now, are actually individuals that have been referred to me. Trying to think. Yeah, referrals and just spheres that are directly connected to me.
Yeah. And I love that what you're doing, so for you all to know, is she's also helping the newer agents in the office to get that exposure, having them do their open houses, help you with your open houses. So kudos to you. So Lorraine, thank you for doing that.
I love that. I remember because I remember getting my first listing as a new agent from door knocking, and that door knocking led to an open house that led to a listing and a buyer. Right. So I love that.
I love that for you. So as your business grows, tell me what's becoming more challenging for you. Because, we still have to do life.
We still have to do life. And I think the most challenging part of it is as your business grows and there are other life demands. So for me now, expanding into the call of ministry, really having that time to outline and prepare for those other assignments outside of Realtor World, because Realtor World requires so much of you as an individual, home inspections, appraisals, answering your clients' questions and their phone calls. The attorneys had a long call yesterday with an attorney, all of the things that come with the transaction that you have to be present while still following up with clients that are still coming for the next month or the next quarter, while still having to deal as a millennial, our baby boomers are transitioning. So I have mommy that I'm caring for.
And so still networking and also doing leadership roles in other organizations as you do. So
doing life.
But I love that. So doing life, business is doing well. Where do you see yourself in the next, I'm not even going to say 5 years for you, because I know you have a whole plan next year.
So the next year, I continue to see myself thriving in the space of being a realtor. There are different opportunities and avenues that are also opening up in the space of real estate. And so I have an investor client of mine now that I'm working with that I get opportunity to do project management for.
Nice.
And so that has been fun, right? Overseeing the construction, the contracting, watching the monies, because the monies and the numbers matter, connecting the vendors, all of the things. And so it's been beautiful to walk this project, because now I get to see a distressed property be renovated and then connect a family to this property that is going to move into something that's going to be absolutely beautiful. And so in the next year, I just continue to see that my business is going to grow in the space of helping investors. I'm really good with my numbers.
Yes.
I'm really good at negotiating.
I love that.
Right? And so I want to continue to help more investors to identify off-market distressed properties, walk through that whole project management portion of it, and facilitate their buyer for the end result of that property.
So being in that arena of the investment and the property management, do you see yourself investing as well?
Yes. So I last year had a great opportunity to go back to Birmingham, right? I participated in NARAB's Developers Academy. And so I had opportunity to go back to Birmingham, found a really beautiful distressed property and totally renovated the entire project using AI. It was
using AI. You hear that? Using AI. That's where we're going. That's where we're headed.
So inside of Chat GPT, there are other GPTs, right? So there's an interior design GPT. And so it was really easy to take pictures of the now, literally set up what I envisioned the end result would be, put it up on a board, because contractors
don't know your vision, right?
But it's not even to be totally just technology, but put it all together, put the board up so they know this is the end result, and literally how it was envisioned before it was done, even the front yard, all AI.
That's amazing.
And it sold and went under contract within the first week.
So you're ready to do another one?
I am. I'm ready to do another one. So do you have a distressed off-market property?
We'll see. Now, ask the audience.
So listen, if you or anyone that you know is in a position where maybe you're behind on taxes, the property's going into foreclosure, and you really, really don't want to lose your equity or your inheritance, I would love to facilitate that transaction with you, and even find a way for you to be in the transaction. Sometimes folks think that they're losing their property, but there's also opportunities. If you don't have the monies, I have investors that will partner with you to come in, restore, rehab your property, sell it at a cost, and then that investor would receive a certain percentage on that transaction with you, so you don't lose all of it, because a little bit is better than none of it, right? And so I really, really, really would love to facilitate and help you in that.
Look at you. You got your little 15 minutes of...
You think, did I give enough?
That's enough.
Okay.
Thank you. So one last thing I'm going to ask for our new agents that's coming into the world, because, every day we have agents joining us and coming into real estate. What would be your best piece of advice for them right now?
Coming into our industry, I would say have a vision. There has to have been something that caused you to want to enter into the space of being a realtor. So I would say have that vision. For me, it was helping my immigrant mom who never thought that she could walk into homeownership, become an owner. And so for me, it created a drive and a desire for me to really find out who are those other individuals that are out in the world that decide, well, the world is big, but I'm licensed in Florida and Alabama. But who are those individuals that desire to walk into homeownership and just think that it's an idea that's so far-fetched? So that was my why coming into it. But over time, things develop, and now being able to enter into the space of investing, that's what happened. Purpose will shift in different seasons.
Lives will change.
Lives will change. And so find your why of entering into the space. Get a vision, interview with team leaders at these nice brokerages that are going to hold your hand, give you the training, mentor you, and really allow your business to develop and grow at the level that you desire, or even beyond.
I love that.
Me too.
So thank you, Lorraine, for sitting with us. I know it's a lot. We could continue talking, but I know your time is precious.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and stay tuned for another KW Unplugged. Bye.